everybody, and welcome to the Talladega Super Speedway. And it's going to be a great race here today at Talladega. I cannot wait. We got 4 wide, 3 wide, 4 wide racing, big time drafting, big time accidents. Hopefully we won't see nothing too big this time. Remember, we're coming into this race with only one repeat winner, and that was last week's winner, JT Bryant, who's starting out in the 8th position here today at Talladega. It's going to be an amazing event here today. It's supposed to be clear, but you can see some clouds off in the distance, but there's nothing to worry about. Let's go trackside now and get this amazing race underway.
Drivers, start your engines!
There we go. The engines are fired. The pace car about to get ready to bring them off the racetrack. Annie Thomas and Darren Drake make up the front row for this race here at Talladega. We got 4 makes represented in the top 4. You got Toyota, Ford, Audi, and Chevrolet. And it looks like the 03 of Charles Sanford is having a problem with his with his car. As you see him riding on the apron, we are getting reports that it might possibly be a tire problem on the 03. He says he can feel a vibration on his race car. He doesn't want to start the race. He wants to come down and get it fixed to see what the problem is. So he probably is so he'll definitely be heading down pit road to get his car fixed. So as we're looking at the 15 of Annie Thomas coming on down the racetrack. Getting ready for an amazing race. Charles Sanford coming down. Charles Sanford coming down the pit lane with the pace car. He's gonna try to diagnose his problem, but we're getting ready for the green flag in the Geico 500 here at Talladega. Green flag is out. We're underway. Oh, that 15 and the 43 car got really close. That opened the door for the 61 of Anthony McCurry to go down low. 3 wide already, almost 4 wide in the pack is Shelton all the way up on the outside line. Anthony McCurry going down the field. Anthony McCurry going down the racetrack. He's got Trent Dunham right behind him. His car is racing 3 wide behind them. Trent Dunham now pushing Anthony McCurry out to the lead. Oh, look at the way these drivers are running. McCurry gonna try to stick it down to the inside. He's gonna do it. As it's gonna be Anthony McCurry who's gonna lead lap number 1. Now they're going 3 and 4 wide here in the middle of the pack, going through the corner. McCurry loving what he sees in the mirror. Michael White right behind him now in the 2nd position, and here comes Daniel Voiles in the back as well. As the 03 car has actually got off a pit lane, so they've diagnosed what the problem was. Oh my goodness, we got big time bumping back here. Well, the 5 car goes for a spin, and we got a big time accident here in the back. Someone flipping over already. Oh my goodness, God, it's the 16 of Jeffrey Finguy. Jeffrey Finguy goes for a big time spin in the tri-oval. Oh my goodness gracious. The caution flag is out, and that's exactly what that 03 of Charles Sanford wanted. Caution is out. Caution flag is out. As it looks like everybody up ahead too has gotten single file and is ready to go. Anthony McCurry is the leader at the line. So, as these cars get settled back, let's go take a look and see what happened to bring out the big wreck and the first caution of the day. Here we're looking here at the 43 of Darren Drake. He started on the front row today. He looked like he just barely scraped the wall and got turned down into by the 22. All the other cars had to try to avoid it. The 5 car got clipped by the 31, tries to save it, clips the apron, comes back up the track, runs into the side of the 55. And then the 31, then the 5 car spins, then the 13 turns the 11. Finguy gets turned up into Sean Henley. Henley's car goes up onto the wall. The 16 car then just begins to barrel roll. And our Daytona 500 winner, JT Bryant, is involved in this as well. Dylan Young gets hit. And then it's just a big time accident from here. We have an onboard camera with our Season 5 champion, Seth Cole. As you see, he's just back here trying to mind his own business, and here's what he sees. And Seth Cole gets through it just like that. Alright, we're going to go back up for a restart, and we'll be right back right after this. Welcome back to Talladega Super Speedway, where we're getting ready for a restart. So, after that big time incident, only 4 cars have retired. They are Sean Henley, Dylan Young, the 11 of Cody Lamas, and the 16 of Jeffrey Finguy. Now, your top 10, a brief top 10 rundown. We have Anthony McCurry, Michael White, Anthony DiCaprio, Dougie Shears, Chuck Petty, Daniel Voiles, Annabelle Baldwin, Trent Dunham, Andrew Rich, and Darren Drake. Pace car comes in, and not a lot of cars are damaged, but the 22 car does look damaged. As we see them coming through the tri-oval, they're going to get ready for the restart. Anthony McCurry going to lead them down. And right there, green flag is out. We're underway here at Talladega once again. It'll take these guys a full lap to get up to speed because of the restrictor plates. McCurry and White still lead going down the back straightaway. You see these cars still breaking up in the 3 wide right behind them. These cars are probably still going to get racy, but probably not as much as we just saw. Dougie Shears in the 19 car with Annabelle Baldwin right behind him. So Annabelle Baldwin pushing her former ride. Oh, now the 15's car is breaking the pit lane. 15 car coming to pit lane for some reason. The 15 and the 34 come to pit lane for some reason. Might be for a penalty, possibly. There might be a restart penalty. See, the 41 of Benjamin Miles has no hood. The 20 of Daniel Gilbert has no hood. So a lot of those drivers are gonna fall back. Here's Nathan Hudson, who probably these guys probably all just lost the pack. As we go back up ahead, it's still Anthony McCurry leading this race. Annabelle Baldwin has made her way up to the 2nd position as you see the cars jockeying for position behind him. With another lap led for Anthony McCurry. And as you see, Annabelle Baldwin, oh my goodness! Big time accident coming off of the turn involving Trent Dunham and others. Oh my God. Big time accident here. Oh my gosh. Oh, what a big accident here. We got Keith Rich, possibly Levi McIntyre unless he just lost the field. Ryan Rezzo, Andy Thomas still on pit road, Adrian White. But Annabelle Baldwin is the leader. Wait a minute, we have another accident. JT Bryant looks like he got rear-ended by possibly Charles Jackson and others down right here. There's a lot of damage on some race cars. But we're going to take a look and see what happened to bring out the caution flag, as we'll be right back. Alright, we're looking here to see what happened between Trent Dunham and looks like the 17 of Keith Rich just grabs the back bumper, turns Trent Dunham as you see the 15 car coming back to pit lane. Keith Rich then gets turned by Anthony DiCaprio in the pit lane, down the track, into Dylan Poteet in the 31, who just barely misses Seth Cole in the 52. And then there's where Charles Jackson gets some damage. O'Neal Baldwin right there. Just some big time accidents here. 24 car, 42 Levi McIntyre. And then I want to see what happens with the rest of these drivers as they all start to stack up on the backstretch. Oh, yep. '78 car got a little rear-ended, but nothing big. Alright, so that's what happens to bring out caution number 2. Let's get ready to go back up for a restart. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Talladega Super Speedway as we are getting ready. For some more action here today. Well, at least for these final couple laps. More cars have retired, including Andy Thomas, who had a suspension problem. Keith Rich. Keith Rich is out. Steve Pollard, JT Bryant, Kyle Matthews, and Charles Sanford, who had a tire problem. So here we go. 6 laps to go on this restart. Green flag is out. We're underway. Annabelle Baldwin goes right down to the inside line, which is right where she needed to be to try to maintain the lead. She's got Anthony McCurry and Michael White right behind her. This field has slimmed down. Yeah, the field has slimmed down quite a lot. But it's still anybody's race. 3 wide right there off in the corner. But who knows what's going to happen. Annabelle Baldwin goes up to the outside to try to block McCurry. McCurry still has a run. Here comes Michael White. But also, here comes the 95 of John Arndt. Down the inside line, the 88 car led that lap. 4 wide in the corner. John Arndt's going to have the lead. And look at how racy these cars are getting right here. Seth Cole looking to make it 4 wide. He's got no help though Here comes the 48 of Jake Haynes. Going to try to go down, looking a little to the inside of the 95. But the 95 is able to close the door. Look at Seth Cole back here. He needs a win badly to get into, try to put his name into the chase. If he sticks to the inside, he might be able to do that. Shears now goes to the inside as well. The 52 going to be stuck on that line as the 02 Shelton and the 26 of Boyles come up through the mix. 5 to go. Possibly 4. No, 4 to go. Yeah, 4 laps to go here at Talladega. Still anybody's race. They are approaching the 55 cars, so that might be a problem. Here comes Jake Haynes looking to the inside, but doesn't quite have all the drafting help. The 95 is able to close the door. John Arndt closing the door on the 48. Here comes Chuck Petty to the inside. He's looking. Chuck Petty to the inside. Now here comes Jessica Shelton, even lower, looking on for second place underneath Chuck Petty in the 21. McCurry has Shelton has McCurry as a drafted partner. Coming up now, the 02 cars, they will stay on the outside along with the 19, or the 95. Now the 95 car is going to cut down low to block McCurry. Seth Cole's found his way back to the inside line as well. He's just got to stay there and hope to God. Oh, the 21 car is very close to that back bumper of Shelton. Turns Shelton down into the 43. We have a big time accident. And here comes McCurry. He knows the caution is out. He's going to try to beat him back to the line. Drag race to the caution flag. Who's going to get it? I think McCurry got it. Oh my goodness. I think Anthony McCurry. And that's what the scoring monitor shows. Anthony McCurry, he is going to win this race. Big time accident involving the 43 and the 21 of Chuck Petty. I knew that 21 was getting very close to Shelton. So very close. These cars are coming to take the white flag. I'll fast forward it. Coming to take the yellow and the white flag. There's the flagman waving the yellow and the white flag as these drivers cross the line. Now I'm going to fast forward it a lot further. Here they come. Anthony McCurry in the 61 Audi. He is going to win here at Talladega under caution. Anthony McCurry will win here at the Geico 500. So Anthony McCurry adds his name to the list of drivers who are not only in the chase, but in the All-Star race as well. So congratulations to them. And this is going to be an exciting race. I will tell you guys that much right now. Anthony McCurry, who looks like he either just ran out of gas or he just stopped dead on the track. All these cars just did. Anthony McCurry, something happened in that 61, I guess, so it doesn't really matter. He still wins, so he just teleported to victory lane. Here are the rest of the cars. Michael White and Charles Sanford, the only two with a tire problem. Trent Dunham finished 29th, one lap down, and everybody else is retired from the race with wrecks. So technically, 28 cars finished the race. So another exciting Talladega race in the books. Anthony McCurry picks up his first victory of the season. John Arndt comes in a very close second, but it's still Anthony McCurry. So if you like this race, please be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to become a part of the crew today. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, McKinleyman93, as we are getting ready for some all-star action coming next week. So for Michael Norman and the Budweiser All-Pro Series here at Talladega, I say, until we meet again.